In Islam, the devil is known as Iblīs or Shayāṭīn to the first N. In Islam, Bel is a jinni who refused to bow to Adam. The primary characteristic of the devil, besides hubris, is that he has no power other than the power to cast evil suggestions into humans and jinn, although the Quran mentions appointing jinn to assist those who are far from God in a general context. We made the evil ones friends to those without faith. Namings and etymology: Bel in Arabic verbal root belizomuu, meaning he despaired. Therefore, the meaning of Iblīs would be he that causes despair. In popular Islamic culture, Shayṭān is often simply translated as the devil, but the term can refer to any of the jinn who disobeyed God and followed Iblīs. Some scholars are of the view that Iblīs is the father of all of the jinn, as Adam is the father of all of humanity as mentioned in the Quran. Will ye then take him and his progeny as protectors rather than me? And they are enemies to you. The devil in Islamic theology: according to the Oxford Dictionary of Islam, Shayṭān is used in the Quran in the singular, and the plural shayāṭīn often interchangeably with Bel, who is considered to be a particular Shayṭān. According to basic Islamic teachings, God revealed the creation of three intelligent species: angels, jinn, and humans, of which the latter two have been granted free will to choose between good and evil, and the Quran states that there is other creation beyond human knowledge, and he has created things of which ye have no knowledge. The angels do not have free will and cannot sin because they were not granted the freedom by God to disobey. When God created Adam, he commanded all the angels and Bel to prostrate to Adam as was termed the best of creation. All the angels did so, but Bel refused to obey, and was brought into a state of rebellion against God. For this God cast him out of Jannah, and intended to punish him. Bel begged God to delay the punishment until Yawm al-Qiyamah, which was granted by God. It is we who created you and gave you shape. Then we bade the angels prostrate to Adam, and they prostrate. Not so Bel. He refused to be of those who prostrate. Allah said, "What prevented thee from prostrating when I commanded thee?" He said, "I am better than he, thou didst create me from fire, and him from clay." Bel was proud and arrogant and considered himself superior to Adam, since Adam was made from clay and Bel from smokeless fire. For this act of disobedience, God cursed him to Jahannam for eternity, but gave him respite until the day of judgment, after Bel requested it. Bel obtained permission from God and vowed that he would use this time to lead all men and women astray to hell. In this way, he would prove humanity's inferiority, and justify his act of defiance. For refusing to abide by the will of God, Bel was cast out of paradise, and thereafter he was called Shayṭān. He said, "Give me respite till the day they are raised up." Allah said, "Be thou among those who have respite." He said, "Because thou hast thrown me out of the way, lo! I will lie in wait for them on thy straight way, then will I assault them from before them and behind them, from their right and their left, nor wilt thou find, in most of them, gratitude." Allah said, "Get out from this, disgraced and expelled. If any of them follow thee, hell will I fill with you all." Although God grants the request, he also warns Satan that he would have no authority over his sincere ubadi or servants. "As for my servants, no authority shalt thou have over them, enough is thy Lord for a disposer of affairs." Shayṭān is a whisperer. In Islamic theology, Shayṭān and his minions are whisperers, who whisper into the chests of humans, urging them to sin. The Quran provides a supplication for mankind, aimed at fighting the tempting of Satan and his minions. Say, I seek refuge with the Lord and Cherisher of mankind, the King of mankind, the God of mankind, from the mischief of the whisperer, who withdraws, the same, who whispers into the hearts of mankind, among jinn and among men. References. Bibliography. G. Bassetti Sani, Il Peccato di Bel degli Angeli nel Corano, Ipabol, Palermo 1987, C. Sacan, Bel, Il Satana del Terzo Testamento. Santita Apodisian nell'Islam. Letria Coronishtu, Centro Usobe, Padova 2012, external links, Abel. New International Encyclopedia 1905a.